Today, I want to talk about the difference in mindset between solo queue and competitive League of Legends. I've talked a bit about actual gameplay differences, but I want to explain why mindset and how you actually approach the game matters in these situations. Now, when I say mindset, I'm not talking about a positive attitude and not being toxic. I'm talking about your outlook and approach to the game, what your goals are, and how you actually want to play it out. Let's take a look. Also, 57% of you aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel, and you can change your mind at any time. So the first point here is that most of you probably know is that solo queue is a complete mess in terms of gameplay. It's permafighting, uncoordinated, limited strategy, and obviously extremely coin flippy. With so many negatives lingering in this experience, how should you mentally approach solo queue? Well, there are two options that I've tried extensively. The first option is that you could embrace the coin flip and just partake in the madness. If you can't beat them, join them, right? Play super aggressive and perma-fight people to skill check them and try to smash the game early. That is the option I see most people go with these days, regardless of ELO or champion. I have games often, for example, when I have a really good scaling team into an early game team. All we have to do is sit and farm, right? Scale up. No, most solo queue players just fight regardless of any strategic factors or big picture concepts. Minion waves, map states, and jungle positions. Things like this don't matter to solo queue players. More often than not, if they see a champion on their screen, they'll go try to kill them no matter what. This is solo queue option number 1. Embrace this mindset and that there's nothing you can do to stop the madness, so just join in and see what happens. Option 2, on the other hand, which frankly I've had less success with, is to approach solo queue with a more competitive mindset. You can take the game slower and carry out more calculated actions based on overarching concepts, which I previously mentioned. This way of playing can be very beneficial for competitive preparation and practice, but if you're looking to climb ranks, probably isn't your best option. Why? Because while you're playing nice and calculated, your team is still off permafighting and coin flipping at every opportunity. Honestly, you'll probably get more tilted by your team if you're doing this because you won't be a part of the chaos. I mentioned a similar concept in a previous video about how solo queue and competitive league are such different games that it's hard to translate meaningful skills between the two. Grinding solo queue really doesn't do much for competitive prowess, and vice versa. Since solo queue is 100% fingers and competitive is 80% brain, there needs to be some kind of change to bring them closer together. I believe solo queue should be a more competitive-based environment with actual strategic implementation instead of everyone skill checking everyone and all my laners being dead before I finish 3 camps. Anyways, this is beside the point. The focus here is the mindset with which you approach League of Legends. If you want to play competitive league, you can try to play like that in solo queue, but you may not have the best success. If you want to play the chaotic style of solo queue and competitive, good luck. Thanks for watching, see you next time.